Running on 2 hours of sleep is going to be crazy.
Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia.
Be sleepy
this
boy in
picturesque
this game.
setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the 24th ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Cyclones will kick this deep to get us going. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
How about this run here by this Virginia Tech running back to be able to pick up this first down? And, man, they've had a lot of speed over the years in that backfield at Lane Stadium. Kevin Jones and David Wilson and Lee Suggs. Now we're seeing this young man today being able to run the football very similar fashion.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They're going to run it. Fighting him off. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? An inside deals now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Cyclones looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line.
There we go.
That was
some good play calling in red zone there.
Before he could even recognize that they were there, and they
Oh,
were able to knock it loose.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. They'll run it to the left. Makes a nice move there.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll try the right side on the toss. That'll pick up the 1st down. He's brought down to the 21.
Well, this is a great toss play for the 1st down. One of the things I love about this play is you get the ball in the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the defense, kind of stretch the defense out, and then get north and south and pick up a 1st down.
Takes the handoff. It's Mason. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll run it to the right side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
That's the end of the first quarter. Iowa State 7, Virginia Tech 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So 2 losses in a row puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. Back to pass. It's Watson. Running out of time in the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at midfield. He's
That's such bullshit. It's 4th down. That is
Man, this
game. That is crazy.
Play the game. He can throw.
That
here,
just worked.
He can run
that is
the football.
unbelievable.
The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure.
They
look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
A running play called on 4th down. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him down out near the 40.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Crucial third down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Let's see that again. I smashed X.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw yet again. Nowhere to go.
What the fuck is happening?
Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaks clear.
I'm getting goal right now.
They catch it. Touchdown. Hokies on the scoop and score.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz.
Might as well challenge it, right? I don't even know what the fuck happened. I pressed pass. Maybe that's too late.
Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for.
Some of the replay
Catch
at
the
least.
quarterback off guard.
Oh.
It works out and it gets him a touchdown.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. BAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he floats this pass deep down the right side.
Great throw, and Frizz is definitely outside there.
Shot on first down, but missed it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's running out of time here. And the ball to the ground.
First off, I audible to a halfback dive there, so that really fucked me up. I don't know why it wasn't a halfback dive, so I immediately sprinted. What is going on in this game today? Oof. Not good, not fun.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Jukes to get free. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Hokies with 1st and 10 here. Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Iowa State.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Let's go.
To the air. It's Watson. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the
Go back to the
17.
fumble
Strong
again,
job
but
by the coverage team.
I'll throw fucking ball out of bounds.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. And the Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete.
Dude, that 34 guy's good as fuck. That should have been a touchdown play.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout.
That was PI. That was definitely PI. Oh my god. What the hell? Why is he running into him like that? What? Okay, maybe it wasn't PI, but what the fuck is wrong with this game? What in the hell?
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Using his legs. It's Lee. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt.
Oh, yeah.
And that one is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, but he left it in the end zone. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
I'm benching the halfback because if he goes back in, he's one person that will get re-injured.
Defense better regroup.
That dude's fucking hurt all the time.
First and goal just outside the 5. The shotgun run call. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll try the right here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked
Oh my
very
God,
hard at
he's a
halftime
crazy game
to
with that
come
guy.
up with answers on how
job
to
for
try to
him.
slow
Jeez.
down this running back after the big first half.
That's that.
He's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Watson. The pocket breaking down. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear.
QB spy, QB contain.
Out of bounds, but not before
I don't know.
gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Sure should pick one up for a fucking fumble touchdown again.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's incomplete.
Should have been a great user play, but no.
They wasted
Game's
opportunity
fucking
for a
bitch.
much needed takeaway there. The Hokies will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep.
That was a really good punt.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Lee. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Why is Lee in? He is not supposed to be in.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play. The tackle here.
Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Cyclones have 1st and 10 here. A quick throw out left, complete. This quick spin move. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
I have no clue how I got that on. I'm so lucky.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Damn.
They tackle him, but a
Through my
nice
hand.
pickup on that running play.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
I want to try something funny here and see if it works. See how fast my quarterback is.
Play of the quarter, offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, the pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, and he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a draw to the back.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And the Cyclones are in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Touchdown, Iowa State. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT
I gotta work on my
up
field
and
goal.
good. The
I'm
lead
fucking
is
pissed I
4
missed that
in the
easy
final
one.
quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Handoff heading left. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's Watson. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking for some space. It's Mason. They stop him, but it's a
How the fuck
first
did he
down.
just eat that, man?
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
Hands off to the left. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Mason. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Pressure is coming. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The game makes it 2nd and medium. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I needed a big play there. That outside, that was crazy. He got to me that quick.
Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive
Drops
play.
it? I guess that was a good big hit.
Well, it looked like the
Damn, that sucks.
had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. A low line drive, ugly punt. The punt will bounce out of bounds down near the 20-yard line.
That was an ugly punt.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He's moving out of the pocket now. He eludes the rush. Gets some space around the 30.
There's a lot of bullshit going on with this fucking quarterback.
Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
A lot of bullshit going
Tackled
on.
right at the 40-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Watson. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. The senior calls his own number, picks up the 1st down.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. What do they create? Space and lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. But this one is...
Why was that not a pick? That was right in my fucking hand. Oh, my good D tackle got hurt. Oh, God. And that should have been a pick. That was bullshit.
Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Out past the 30. At the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
What the fuck is this? Elbow sweatband? What in the hell?
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Bro, I'm taking off any elbow pad on my guys. They're fucking all coming off. The fuck?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Helm. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're
Let's take a deep shot here. Catch made.
How the fuck did I get minus there?
That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Scanning the field. It's Watson. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.